Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Today I'm back in Zeepkist and I'm joined by Khan, Dapper, and Scrapman, and we're going to be doing more themed track builds. Now today the theme is BOXY, so naturally I built a track that gives my friends depression. But don't worry, I also cured it. Now obviously depression and mental health are serious subjects and they're not to be made fun of, and that's not what we're doing here today, guys. I just wanted to get that out there right away because I don't want people to think that, I am not respectful of those that may be, going through something. In fact, this track was actually meant to be a metaphor for depression, and you will see that in a bit here. But if you guys hear any sort of jokes that we make throughout the video, just know that it's not, coming out of a malicious place. We've all had depression, we've all been in really, weird places in our lives, and we all deal with it in different ways. So just keep that in mind, and I hope you enjoyed the track, and I hope you enjoyed the metaphor that I have created here. But with my little disclaimer out of the way, let's actually get into the track. So as you guys can see, it's built fully out of BOXY features, which is probably the only thing that follows the theme in this whole track. But the idea was to make a track based off a concept that one of my Discord members, Crater, actually showed me, and it's alternating plastic, well, I guess not plastic, but it's alternating high friction material with ice to create this sort of like weird driving experience where you can't quite steer, but you can still steer, and if you brake, you start sliding a lot. So here, let me show you. As you guys can see, I'm trying to steer, but it's very notchy and it's very weird, and it's not letting me get the grip that I need to actually get past that S-bend, And if I try to slide, well, it kind of makes me lose control because I didn't set up for the corner in the right, in the right location. So that was much better, but it's still very, very tedious. And as you can see, it's taken me some time to complete it here, at which point you do get to a section. Oh, come on. Yes, I actually did it. I'm pretty impressed. I've never done it this well without the thing that I will show you guys in a second here. But basically the metaphor here is that, this line is depression. It's a very tricky road to navigate. You're never gonna feel sure. You're gonna be shaky. Your feelings rather are gonna be shaky. And if you try to speed run it, there's a high chance that you might just, fall off. So I guess part of the metaphor is, just taking your time and, working your way through this and eventually getting to the white light, the white finish, the light at the end of the tunnel, which is not a train in this case. But the other aspect of the metaphor is, if you guys know anything about, depression and mental health, you know that it's very easy to get locked into one mental pathway, one way of thinking, and feeling like there is no other way out, and it can certainly get very, very overwhelming. So, which is why I created this part of the metaphor where you actually have an invisible path that takes you directly to the finish. So as long as you know that it's here, you can just jump on it and go straight there. However, when you're actually playing the map, you don't see that path. You don't know that it's there because, well, you basically have blinders on. You're so locked in to trying to figure out this path, you're not really exploring anything else. And that was sort of the last part of the metaphor, because once you do discover that one, different way of thinking, whether it's through, external help, whether it's through your own, mental adventures, as I like to call them, you do eventually discover it, and now you know that it's there, and now, whenever you come across this kind of depressive strand, you know exactly how to beat it, you know how to get out of it. So, if anything, the invisible wall is like, or I guess road, it's a strategy to overcome whatever you may be dealing with at the time. Now, it's kind of crazy, actually, because I guess extending the metaphor even further past that, I've gotten so good at this track that my normal time is actually very close to the quote-unquote cheese time. So this validation time, 16 seconds, is done through, the invisible path. But as you guys just saw, I completely on a whim finished this track in 17 seconds, meaning I'm getting better at it. I'm getting better at fighting this one specific branch of depression. Oh, and of course, this whole line is the cure that I'm talking about. My friends are gonna struggle on this whole real pathway, and then either they will find this accidentally, or I will just tell them, and they'll have the cure to their pain. Now, I also added more of these, depression worms, if you want to call it, mainly just for aesthetics and just to show that, like, you know, this is just one of many potential conflicts that could be going on inside somebody's head. Anyway, I do not mean to make this dark. It just started off as, you know, wanting to use this ice and friction concept, and then I was like, hey, this could be a cool metaphor. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the track, and I hope everybody else enjoys it. So without further ado, let's hop into a public lobby and see what everybody else thinks. Alrighty, guys. How's everybody doing today?
So good.
I'm good.
Doing great. That's good. That's good, because today we're talking about mental health, actually.
We are?
We are.
Depression? Oh my god, every second piece is ice, bruh.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna see you in 3 weeks.
Oh my, how do you even do this?
Dapper just came back from a break. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna head out, guys.
I'm out.
It's cool the way it
and
makes
the
your car,
fans.
like, jerk between corners. That's
Right.
cool. I like how it's, but like,
But yeah, then
brutal
the
to-
fans make it so that even when you're trying to turn 45 degrees, it's still pushing you sideways.
yeah.
For sure, for sure. So this is actually a concept that was brought to my attention, and I thought it was kind of neat. It really depends on how you space out the ice and the, you know, the solid block. It really gives like different effects. If they're too big of a section, you're gonna slip too much. If they're too small of a section, you're gonna slip too much. So you really have to like figure out you know, the right grading for them in order to achieve this weird
Someone got a 20?
fishtailing effect.
What?
Oh no.
Is there a cheese?
Oh no.
Oh no, he says.
Is there an unintentional cheese?
Well, I figured out something with the first 2 turns.
Why are there, wait a minute, why are there 6 tracks? Like, there's like 6 finishes at the end.
There are, yeah, there are. I don't know. I just wanted to add, you know, more strands, I guess. Oh my goodness, this is so
Do you
tough.
break? Do you
Yeah,
break
yeah, no, you
anything?
have to break, yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
You have to break, otherwise you don't make it.
I mean, I've been breaking everything.
Oh dear.
So I'm confused. Is this track supposed to bring awareness to depression or give you depression?
Both, I guess.
What
you know?
better way to become aware?
What better way
Yeah.
to become aware than getting yourself?
Experience.
No, it's, yeah.
Dude, this track's so hard. This is insane.
I'm curious how that 20 was achieved. I'm very curious
Did you
now.
put a cheese accidentally? Like,
Well, no.
Fast.
I'm just gonna go slow. Just gonna go slow.
Wait,
Oh, man.
what? The finishes? Huh?
that's what I'm saying. It's like a superliminal stuff, you know? There's like other people who are depressed will meet you in the
Okay.
depressed center.
I finally made it past the first 2 turns, and I'm off the course.
And we're done.
I think the 20's perfectly legit, guys. I think it's totally doable. I've just never gotten such a fast time.
That's insane.
You break at all for this?
Yeah, of course. You have to, man.
I've been breaking
What do you
everything.
Welcome to the conversation.
Welcome to the
Deja
guy who
vu.
just started paying attention.
Guys, I get like hyper focused on the game. My jaw drops, my tongue starts drooling a little bit, you know? Like,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
why we don't do face cam.
yeah. Everyone's like, why don't you don't do face cam? It's like, well, do you want to see my
Ooh,
underbite
there
as
we
I
go.
like just keep my jaw open? Like,
There we go. I'm gonna get a 20.
Are you actually?
Yeah.
Holy cow, 20.797. Okay.
Wow.
With braking.
Yeah. No, you have to. There's no other way around it.
With some breakage. Alright.
Subscribe to Kosmo so I can get my steering back. Oh man. You can actually do some pretty cool like drift effects with this concept, but I did not want to cause you guys even more pain. So I kept it pretty straight, you know? I mean, there's obviously curves, but
Great dish.
this is difficult enough to overcome as is, I think.
I disagree.
What do you mean you disagree?
You did not keep it pretty straight.
Oh man, I got 4th now.
Dude, this is insanely difficult. Insanely difficult.
It's hard. It's hard. I mean, depression's hard, guys, you know? It's it takes a lot of time and effort to
I just
work
did the
through it.
exact same thing as Yukon.
Yeah, I made it to like the thing finally, and I was like, yay, and then I died. Someone got a 16, bro.
Seems like somebody's
What?
figuring out their depression.
What?
Where's the cheese, Cosmo? Where's the cheese?
No!
Well, what happens what happens when you get depression, you know? You go see a therapist, right? So step into Dr. Cosmo's office and he'll help you figure things out.
Should I just like jump off the course initially? And get
No,
a
no, you
16?
got to pay me 150 bucks an hour and then I'll tell you the cheese.
That's not worth it.
Yes.
I can't do this.
Also, why are there other courses?
Just
Science.
science, man. Science. Okay. Basically, I try to do like a metaphor, you know. In all seriousness, depression sucks. It can be hard to figure stuff out. Just like this. All the other strands are just like other problems that, you know, you're trying to figure out, whatever. But just like with depression, you get kind of like locked into doing that one thing, you know, like trying to figure it out, trying to get past it, and it can seem kind of impossible, which I guess leads me to say that there are paths you tend to miss when you get so locked into trying to figure out the you know, the more obvious one.
Dude, so where's the cheese?
Just
Cheese.
just eyes on the prize, man. Just eyes on the prize. Go straight towards the finish.
All right.
I
I
fell.
don't understand. I don't understand.
I don't understand. Okay, you want to respawn at the same time and I'll show you?
No, if I go straight towards the finish, I just die. There's no depression about it. It's called
What's the
death.
lesson in that?
What's the-
Yeah. Just go straight. You're dead.
Oh.
There you go.
Well, I landed on an invisible course, but it was too low to get into the finish.
Well, did you go all the way?
I guess not.
You should
You gotta
have
go
gone all the way,
with
my
your
friend.
Depression, Scrapman. All the way with your depression.
You have to, yeah, that's right. You have to. I'm not the only one that got 15 seconds. Why are people asking me?
I don't understand where you're finding this invisible course. I'm just
It's
jumping off.
after the first. Well, so far I can only find it after the first 2 turns.
That's the only one.
Okay.
So I have to survive
I
the first
still
2
hate
turns?
the first 2
You
turns.
do have to work
though.
for it. I mean, it's not just gonna be, you know, easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Isn't there just like a pill I could take and then?
Jeez. No, man, that just numbs you out. Then you just
I
don't
did
feel
it.
anything. 12 seconds? Can you please GTFO?
I didn't break.
I'm just gonna ban. I'm just gonna kick Scrap Man.
Where is this invisible?
You didn't break.
I'm cured.
You didn't break at all?
I don't think so, really. I managed to like just get those first couple turns great, and
Wow.
yeah.
Look at you. Fancy.
I mean, obviously, I'm cutting the apex because you could just go over that gap.
Kind of. You can't really,
I'm
but
gonna cut your apex if you don't tell me.
Well,
where
yeah,
the
yeah,
short
that
is.
whole entire first gap, like first block missing in the apex, you can just cut that.
not really, no. Oh, I guess
I'm
you kind
literally
of can.
doing it.
I guess you kind
Like,
of can, yeah.
Like you can just go straight across. You don't have to touch
No, I know,
the,
but it's
the right
it's
side at all.
every time I've tried to do that.
Where's the invisible part? I don't understand that.
It's-
I keep jumping off and
So
not finding it.
after you take the second booster, like after you're basically done the first slalom, you want to just aim towards the finish and you'll land on it.
But I have to make it to the second booster.
Well, yeah.
Oh god, that hasn't happened once yet.
Oh dear.
Dang, that 12 is crazy, dude. I think Scrapman beats depression 100%.
I mean, you just told me to just keep my eyes on the prize, and it really helped me in life. You know?
See? There you go. 150 bucks now, please.
Ah,
Like, dang, I forgot my wallet at home. Oof. I'm
man,
trying to
this
cut
is-
that
this
first
is
corner,
hurting.
but it's so tough.
yeah. Your wheels have to be entirely on that. Like, if your wheels are at all on the previous block before that last one, you're gonna hit it.
Do you cut the second one as well?
Yeah, you have to.
Like, how do you turn into the thing after?
Barely. Yeah, it's hard. It's definitely hard.
Very
to get that.
carefully, thanks, Dad.
Yeah.
I got to the invisible part, but then I died. I aimed straight at the finish, and the finish was above me, and I just ran into the side of the big black wall.
Yeah, you fell off of the invisible part.
You just fell off
too
the
much.
wall. That's all that
yeah.
happened. You,
So, like, life has
You
invisible
relapsed, bro.
gold.
You relapsed.
You fell off the path, Con.
Yeah, that's what my doctor's been saying for years.
No, there's a 13 time. I am 12 and this is deep. Hey, somebody gets it. It's crazy.
Hey, I'm the only 12 here.
That's true. That's true.
Oh,
This is
you know
a-
what's
this is
depressing?
actually
These
just a,
stupid players. I'm gonna get rid of everyone else in my life, and then I'll be less depressed.
There you go.
You gotta cut out the toxic people.
Gotta cut out everybody. That's how you.
Just you become a full-on hermit.
My neighbors. Oh my god, my neighbors the other day. They were like, "You guys don't leave your house much, do you?"
Wow.
I was like,
Got a 12
thanks.
You should be like, you guys don't really mind your business too much, do you?
No, they're really nice. I was like, you know, when I'm outside or whatever, doing all the stuff you gotta do for to winterize the place or whatever, they're all like, oh, you don't really leave your house. It's like, yeah, why would I? Like, you know, I got internet, I got delivery.
I improved my time a little bit.
Nice.
So yeah, I also realized if you cut the first corner on the right, it helps you cutting the next corners.
Right, okay. Interesting. Oh, true.
And
I
then
see
you-
that. I see that.
Yeah.
Good call. Well, I
ENF
hope you guys enjoyed my
gang!
track. In all seriousness, you know, depression is a serious thing. So is mental health. If you feel like, you know, you need to reach out to somebody, definitely do that. But hope you guys enjoyed the track. Definitely go and check out the other guys' BOXY tracks. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the whole thing was made out of boxes. That's how I did the box. Anyway, we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.